In a separate case, homicide detectives are at the scene of another deadly domestic violence investigation. A mother is dead and 3 children are in the hospital. Brittany Jeffers joins us from Southeast Houston. She spoke with the neighbor who helped the injured children and called 911.
Investigators were originally called out here after reports that a man was assaulting children in the street. Now, a neighbor who lives up here tells me that she called 911 and she tried to help those kids after she heard them screaming. And it was up here in a house around the corner where police discovered a woman who'd been shot to death.
It's like an image that will probably play in my head for a while.
Janae says at 1:45 in the morning, she heard screaming outside of her house. She didn't want to go on camera, and Ring camera footage outside of her home shows the 2 children pleading for help.
They were seriously hurt, and if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be here today.
Now, we reviewed the video, and we are not showing you that Ring camera footage of the children asking for help. They're very injured, and they just lost their mother. And the neighbor tells me that she immediately called 911, and she saw that suspect jump on the roof.
I immediately started crying. I was screaming. I'm like, why would he do that? Like, I was, screaming at him. I'm saying, like, why would you do this to these babies? Like, who are you? Like, why did you do that? Like, get off the top of the house. I'm calling the police now.
When officers arrived, they say they found those 2 young children with injuries.
One of them, approximately 8 to 10 years old, told the officers that her father had shot their mother. They directed officers to a location nearby.
Police say when they went inside the home, they found a 3rd child who investigators believe was about 3 or 4 years old with blunt force trauma. In a back bedroom, they say they found a woman in her 30s, believed to be the children's mother, dead from a gunshot wound. Now, police say the children were not shot, but the assistant chief says that all 3 did have blunt force injuries. He says that are consistent with being hit by a person or an object.
Obviously, it's an extremely tragic situation. The 3 children were conscious when they were taken to the hospital. The younger child is in worse condition than the other 2, obviously, because of their age. The smaller children, obviously, the injuries would have been a little more severe.
Investigators tell me they have a person they believe to be the suspect in custody. They say that man has not been very cooperative and may be impaired. Now, I did ask investigators if there have been calls to this house before, and they say that there has been at least 1 call for a domestic disturbance. They say that will be part of their investigation. I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.